But there's still a ticking time bomb for Influence Rage.
As now Chan gets himself away with the Crimson Beacon, and now a 3-man fist crack coming in from inside Pakitu. This guy is always constantly making all these plays, but unfortunately they don't really quite have the follow-up, as the Pakitu is always a little bit too far away from Influence Rage. There is clearly a disparity between the front lines and the back lines. Oh, Dawn whiffed it. Didn't really quite manage to land anyone and clip it when it comes to the Falling Star Moon, but he's still fine. Got a lot of skills to work with. He can steal all of that out of Chino. So as long as he kind of play around with that, Pakitu also do have some shields though. So you gotta look out for that. And the Falling Star Moon is just gonna be landing onto Pakitu. Hotun just gonna be stopping Dawn for a tad little bit. Fury joins into the fray, only for Chino to find himself in the dark spot. Hotun lands on the Appraiser's Wrath, not quite enough to kill anyone else at this point, leaving 2% from the side of Influence Rage and Rare Adam. All 5 alive, happy to take a free total.
Abstract, that's 3 members taken down for the price of none here. Cat9 goes in very aggressively. I don't think he can get out.
No way, Jose! As Fury takes him down with a killing spree to his name, but Fury hops and a jump, only to be shut down by the hands of Mikey with the double kill.
So even if he goes down, Cat9 goes down, it's still traded in for both Hotun as well as Fury. That is value. Once again, the composition that Influence Rage has brought. Not too much wave clear and not too much range.
That's a guaranteed T3 down in the middle lane with Dawn holding onto the helm, escorting the Lord right into the base of Influence Rage. What Rare Adam would definitely want to do is hoping that they will be able to create a barren wasteland over to the side of Influence Rage. With the top lane already down to a sliver, Rare Adam springs into action, putting Chan into a very low amount of HP. Those shurikens not quite enough, unfortunately, but at least it's enough to push Fury and Chan back home. Actually, Pakitu as well. So Rare Adam, they will seize this opportunity as much as possible to focus out on the crystal as Influence Rage throws himself into a rampage to push the rest of the members from the side of Rare Adam out. Unfortunately, Mikey is a little bit too much to push and zone Pakitu away, especially since there's no more of the Way of the Dragon, no more pickoffs for the side of Influence Rage. So all 4 members focusing down onto Dawn, only for him to be so tanky. The SOD joins in, allowing them to throw Chan and Pakitu in the top spot. Chino is going to be the first one down, while Hotun completely shut down.
Power in the top side, a little bit more control over the map.
That is big. A completely unlocked Esmeralda at 5 minutes and 24 seconds, but in the meantime, here we go. It does seem like Pakitu manages to catch on to Cat9. That's 1% down from the side of Rare Adam.
Mikey looking for a trade. Is he gonna go for it? Oh my god, he does!
Pakitu actually did manage to get a stun down on Mikey, but that's not gonna do anything at all. In the end, Powerful with the Fury of the Phoenix brings Pakitu.
Safe will be enough because that Lord is still marching.
The Ogi Shadow kill all onto Mikey, but he does have the Heart Claw, so he's not too afraid, but he will recall back home. Watch out for the SOD that will be running down to the middle lane, as now we do have the fist crack just going to be slamming right onto Dawn. There's more than enough for them to be able to get themselves a hit. Well, Mikey went back home with a recall. SOD lands on the Pakitu. He rejoins the fight. There's more than enough for them to try to get themselves right. Pakitu finds himself in a good spot. He does have the Way of Dragon to kind of play around with, but in the meantime, the Lord is going to be taken down from the side of Lanaya. Powerful takes Chino down, while in the main big fight in the house.
Oh, Chino found a moment. Wait a second. That's a pick onto Fury, perhaps?
Ring around the rosies. That is exactly what Fury is doing. And he manages to get himself an escape, but unfortunately at the cost of Chan. With a 5-man rundown from the top lane, the Ogi Shadow Kill hoping to be able to clear these creep waves well enough. He managed to buy enough time, but unfortunately Lanaya slapped him right down. The fist break and crack lands over to the front line. If only they have just enough damage, but Fury is not quite the execution, the Death Reaper, Grim Reaper just yet. As such, he's gonna be all alone for the next 14 seconds. Will he be able to clear the ballistas enough? And probably not, as Rare Adam focuses all firepower on the Fury and